I'm Jack Bartlett here in studio. Influenza cases continue to spike. According to the CDC, there have been at least 24 million cases nationally, 310,000 hospitalizations, and 13,000 deaths from the flu so far this season. Doctors are saying that we haven't seen a spike in flu cases like this since 2019.
Our last big season across the entire country was in 2019, the year before COVID, incidentally, which was a bad flu year. Bad flu year would be anywhere upwards of about 65,000 people across the nation, succumbing and dying to flu.
Dr. Manan said 57 children below the age of 5 around the country have died with flu-related illnesses. According to the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services, as of the week of February 8th, the Cornhusker State had over 3,000 flu cases. As of February 8th, Two Rivers Health District reported 152 cases of influenza A, with a third of positive cases in Phelps County being from the Holdridge area. Dr. Manan says certain respiratory illnesses like the flu pick up in colder temperatures, which might explain such a late spike this winter season compared to other flu seasons.
Some part of this is because lower pressures, lower temperatures really foster for greater growth. It fosters sort of changes within the body, which allows the virus to proliferate. So that's why cold temperatures are generally, and particularly people who are older and immunocompromised. So that's why they sort of overlap. We are seeing a sort of a shifting of colder temperatures every winter to sort of a clustered hyper winter kind of a season that seems to be striking us in January to March. And we seem to see more temperate earlier winter months. And this seems to be the pattern in which we seem to be moving, at least in this part of Nebraska.
The CDC reported that as of January 25th, 44.5% of children received a flu vaccination, down from 49.1% at the same time last year. Dr. Manan says while there isn't an inherent link, getting regularly vaccinated can help you fight off the flu and other respiratory illnesses.
What we do know now is that there is a sort of a cumulative effect that taking, for instance, the flu vaccine, the shot every year, allows your body to create some sort of like a rudimentary library of sorts. And so there are subtypes that you might have been vaccinated for maybe 5 or 6 or 7 years back that might sort of recur now, or similar genetic sequences. And the vaccine is able to afford some amount of partial protection. So I think that is the first point I would emphasize here, that taking the flu vaccine every year really does offer some degree of cumulative protection.
Dr. Manan said this is the second year Two Rivers has studied long-term trends in relation to time and space to better understand respiratory illnesses in the health district, and that spikes in the flu should cease by March or April. Reporting for NTV News, I'm Jack Bartlett.
Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. And for the latest news anytime, download the NTV News app.